Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall says 9:20 on Friday night. Back with a view for Saturday. I didn't get a chance yet to look at the Japan Cup. That's on early Sunday morning. In the event I don't get a video up tomorrow night, I might post some up on this video. I see Aidan O'Brien, Coolmore, they're sending 4, including Warm Heart, that we backed in the Breeders' Cup. And they're sending Luxembourg, and I'll have a look at that if I can. But I have a bit of a journey to go on in the morning, so I want to get to bed early, and I'm on the road early, like Willie Nelson on the road again. We had, shout out first to Michael McGoldrick. He went to school along with the deceased Peter Fletcher, or Flesher, and I say he has good memories anyway of that. And Colin Finnegan is a new member of the bus, and a shout out to Brian McHale. He passed through Strokestown last night. He was on about the lights. I had the lights in the video, the Christmas video last year, and I intend to do have it the same again this year. The morning we're heading to Dublin, Christmas morning. Today, to the match-up between Stay Away Faye and Giovinco. It was a good race. I think on a flat track, like if it was Kempton or Aintree or something, Giovinco might win. But the hill in Sandown, similar to the hill in Cheltenham, he's a right stayer, Stay Away Faye. So that puts him right in the reckoning for the Brown Advisory next March. I think he was cut from 10s into 5s today. It was a good race. We had Night and Earth was he got the lead all right, as I expected him to, but he didn't get over to the rail. He doesn't seem to like that surface as much as he likes the faster go. With the winner in Medan, that turned out just the winner, he turned out to win, but the race didn't pan out the same. He got bumped coming out of the stall and to go fine 5 wide, so he's on the up. We'll keep an eye on him. The horse to keep an eye on as well is Salium. He was staying on to be 3rd, I think. He was 7s into 3s this morning, but he's a 7-furlong horse. But the early favourite, he's I think he's over the top. He was the one that was way out wide, and that one in Dundalk, no good. I was better off if I just went with my tracker horses the last few days. There was 2 more that we won today. Calganoff, that won for us a couple of times, switch yards from David O'Mara to Michael Dodds. And I was saying, after this run, the next time we'd get him. And he won there at 9-1, I think. And he had run pretty decent his first run at Newcastle, but I thought the next one would be the time to get him. I didn't put a pound on him either. And Sue Princess, another tracker horse of mine, has won 3 times lately and won again this evening. Didn't do that. That's about 3 or 4 more. So what I did this evening, I was going round in circles, and I said, hey, look, just go to your tracker horses and keep it simple, be it right or wrong, because my head was sort of half melted. So as you can see, just the guards or the fire brigade outside, lights in the window, 3 is in the middle room, and 1 is hanging over the mirror there as well. So I always put them up on the 8th of December because that was my late mother's birthday, the 8th of December. When we were young, we always had to go to Mass as well on the 8th of December. Feast of the Immaculate Conception, isn't that it? The dying trade don't know Mass. We have a bet I put up on Monday evening, an anti-post bet was on Percussion. It's £6 out of the handicap. I hate to see that in a horse. I thought they might put up a claimer, but they haven't. And Harry Reid has only rode him, I think, once before. But he jumps the fence as well. £6 on the handicap isn't ideal. I'd love to see the likes of Danny Gilligan up on him now tomorrow. Adam Wedge or Gavin Sheehan has rode him before. Harry Reid rode him once last year. He rode him twice. So maybe he'll know the horse, and he's into 11-2 now. But if anyone that backed him, including myself last Monday, it's quarter the odds, the first four. 11-2 is a 50 odds, so even if he was placed, you get more money. It's a decent race. It'd be great to see how Cocoa Beach, he might relish that, even though he's carrying top weight, but he's a good jumper, so it'd be interesting to see how he goes tomorrow. He's rated 162 now, so I mean, he probably won't go up too much anyway if he wins that itself. The 4 tracker horses I have tomorrow, I don't know whether Chepstow is going to go ahead or not. This could be third time lucky that we get a run out of Hurlerontheditch. Put him up twice in the last week. Both meetings were called off. Anyone that followed the whole time knows that he was 25 lengths ahead going into the last, and he fell. Well, he jumped. He didn't touch the fence, but he didn't get the landing gear out. So he's a 3-1 shot. We'll have to stay with him through a loyalty bet. Before that, there's another horse that it's 3 miles 1 heavy ground in Navan. Bottom weight, 10 stone 2, Angel's Dawn. 118, 138 over fences. Done us a good turn twice last year. Earlier this year. One in Down Royal and one in Cheltenham then. An out and out stayer was 6th in the Irish Grand National. I don't always go hurls back to, or a chase back to hurls first time, but it ran pretty decent, and Sam Curling must have targeted this race. He minded the 138 number for the fences, but there's a few. I think it was 20-1 earlier. Oh, I didn't think to send us that price. Maybe is there anything out? It was 20-1 in the evening early anyway. I didn't have any bet yet. That'd be an each way bet. The 150 at Sandown, the Henry VIII Novices Chase. Tracker horse there is JPR One. Great exhibition of jumping the last day. Similar to a lot of horses lately, hadn't the landing gear out. I'd see it happening more so. It was what happened Galloping de Champs a couple of years ago. That ICO, alright, that won for us as well last spring. And it has a good pull on the weights for the time that JPR won. When did he win for us? The 11th of March. He was 10s into 5s that day in that handicap hurl. He was behind JPR One the last day, but he did make a bit of a mistake. And I think the horse was sort of hurted or something. And that day, 11.10 to 10.9. That's what, £15. Level weights tomorrow. So if that jumps well, I wouldn't be surprised to see it in the shake-up as well. But we're sticking with JPR One. He's done us a turn before. I think you see a different ICO tomorrow. And the other one, Beauport. Beauport, he actually, when the channel was just starting off in when it was the 19th of March 2022, I couldn't split Beauport and Boot Hill, and I said do a reverse forecast, and it came in first and second. I think I paid 13 or 14 quid at the time. I've never done that before, and I didn't do it since, but that was that day I couldn't split them. Boot Hill has turned out a good horse since, but the last of this ran on towards the end, and that was over 3 mile. The 3.5 mile looks to be not a problem, carrying a big enough weight. Fortescue is another one that I used to back, but Fontaine Collonge had the chance, but we're with Beauport. It's gone favourite there now on some of the boards. So, no videos tonight. I didn't get the time to set them up. There isn't much point and it wasn't much to see as such. So they are the horses for tomorrow. There was a couple more that made the short list, but they didn't make the list. I'll see you when I see, and bash the bookies over and out.